Hello and welcome to This Is Us. I'm Becca King-Reed. This week we are at the Emma Prusch Farm Park near downtown San Jose. This was an actual working farm from 1870 to 1969, and it's a great place to bring kids to get that farm experience. We're going to play with some animals, not just these guys, real farm animals, and we're going to give you a look at life on the farm. We've got some great stories to share, and it all starts now.
This is us.
This is us.
This is us.
Welcome back to the Emma Prusch Farm near downtown San Jose. Joining me is Alex Pearson. And Alex, you're the supervisor here at the park, correct?
Yes, I'm the supervisor.
Now, I want to hear all about the park, but first, I want to hear about Emma. Tell me who she was.
Well, Emma was a dairy woman who owned the farm here. She inherited it from her father in the 1800s. She loved the city. She loved children. Children loved her. When she was getting older in years, she saw the development happening. She left this land to the city so we could open a park for children.
Wow. And so now I know it's a park and it's a farm. So what kind of farm things go on here?
Well, we have school children raising cows, pigs, and goats, and then our own recreational programs, they're doing the same thing. They're raising chickens and rabbits and goats.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you have a big park here with a playground and everything. Tell me a little about that.
Yeah, the playground behind me is here for the community. Children come out here every evening of the week, and they're busy here until it gets dark playing around while their parents are walking around on the pathway.
Now, I know you can also have a garden here.
We have 2 community gardens for a total of about 85 garden spaces. Through the San Jose Community Gardening Program, you sign up, you pay for a water fee, and you can grow all your family's vegetables here.
That is so wonderful.
It's
That's so
wonderful.
nice. How big is this farm?
It's 47.5 acres, and it was originally 86 acres.
Wow, so it's a pretty big farm. It was a dairy farm. It really wasn't growing crops in the day.
That's right. This whole side of town were dairy farms. All 4 corners at one time of Story and King were dairy farms.
Okay, well, I understand you have some exotic pigs here, and I would love to see them. Can we take a look at your potbelly pigs?
Yes, we can. Let's go.
Okay. Okay, so Alex, this is great. It looks like the classic barnyard right out of a storybook.
That's right. We call this the small animal area.
Kids must love this.
They do, and they get to become involved in the raising of the animals as well.
So these are your potbelly pigs?
These are the Vietnamese miniature potbelly pigs. This is Rachel and Hamlet.
So they're tiny compared to normal sized pigs, which are how big?
Here at the park, the breeding sows can be as big as 400 pounds.
So these are much better for children to be playing with.
They're the right size for our classes, right?
So what do they get to do? How do they interact with these pigs?
Well, our summer camp children and the children in the hatchery program will become, they'll get to feed the pigs. They'll get to clean up after them, as fun as that is. And then all the other animals, the goats that we have, they'll get to care for those as well, and the chickens, and the ducks, and the geese.
So they really get a farm life experience.
Absolutely, they do.
That is so fun. Thanks for bringing me to the barnyard.
Of course.
Welcome back to the Emma Prusch Farm and Park. Joining me now is Mark Medeiros from Vegil. Mark, tell us what Vegil is all about.
Great, yeah, so Vegil is a large community garden where any San Jose resident can come and participate, work for a few hours, and take home food for free.
Now this is a sustainable farm, so tell us a little bit what that means.
Yeah, so we're very committed to organic gardening or farming practices. We use animal manures, we don't use any chemicals, and we teach people how to do this so that they could go home and garden organically at home.
Now you invite students as well. Tell us a little bit about your official programs.
Yeah, so we have a high school youth program. That's our coolest program, I think, and we'll bring 20 high schoolers from mostly the East Side neighborhood to learn about gardening, nutrition, and then social and environmental issues related to agriculture all throughout the summer and the spring.
So how big a garden is this?
Well, right now it's the winter and we're growing about 1 acre of winter veggies. But last year we were on 2 acres. We produced around 22,000 pounds of food. So hopefully we expand in future years. So.
Okay. So you're not all outdoors, you also have a website, is that right?
Yes, our website is vegilucian.org, and there you can see our workday schedule, and you could read about all of our educational programs if you have kids, or maybe you're an adult and you want to participate in one of our workshops. So,
Okay, so all the information there on the website?
yep.
Okay, well, that's great. Well, I'm going to take off now. I've got to go see Alex in the barn, but it's been a pleasure. Thanks
Great.
very much.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye. Hey, Alex. Who's your pal?
Hi, Becca. This is Sylvester.
Oh, Sylvester. Well, he's a very curious, he's a curious boy, isn't he?
He is.
So is he the property of a 4-H member?
Yes, he is. So 4-H high school and junior high school students raise animals like this here at the farm.
Oh, this is great. So this is a great barn. It really gives them a great, they couldn't do this normally in a city.
That's right. This is a historic design, but it's a new construction. It was completed in about 1982.
So how many can this hold at a time?
Well, we have 8 steer pens, so we can hold about 24 steer, about 15 to 20 goats and sheep, and about another 20 pigs.
So is there a program for people to raise animals here after they've grown up and they're no longer in 4-H?
Yeah, 4-H is exclusively for people up till age 18. After age 18, we still allow them to raise their animals here if they're in the Super Steer project at the county fair.
This is excellent. Alex, I can't help but notice, since there's no foliage on the trees in this orchard, that they're all painted white. What's the point of that?
That's a sun protection. So in the winter, the leaves fall off the trees. They don't provide natural sun protection to the tree, so the volunteers paint the trunks white.
So they have a little sunscreen.
It's exactly what it is.
Now, what's growing here normally? They all look like different trees.
We're growing peaches and apricots, nectarines, figs. In many cases, we're growing 3 or 4 varieties of that one fruit on one tree through grafting.
Wow. And are these special in any way?
They're special because we're keeping alive certain varieties that are no longer popular commercially or grown by homeowners any longer.
So they're like heirloom?
They're heirloom, and in some cases we have the single variety that we know is still in existence.
Oh, so a nice preservation project then.
Yes, it is.
Now you have some other interesting projects here involving orchards. Tell me about those.
Here we have a high density orchard where we're planting 4 trees in one hole to show what you can do in a dense urban environment. And we have the Friendship Forest, which is a project of the Friendship Force, an international delegation of volunteers that will visit here and plant a tree.
Oh, that's a nice sign of friendship.
Yes, it is.
Well, thanks for being a friend to us and allowing us to come down on the farm for a day.
You're more than welcome.
For all of us at This Is Us, from the Emma Prusch Farm in San Jose, I'm Becca King Reed saying good night.